Welcome to my channel Accounts Finance with Excel. Here I am going to discuss regarding rectification of error. So here what kind of error? So let me explain. When an accountant prepare subsidiary book, that is also known as journal, principal book, that is also known as ledger, and then transferring these balances of accounts to the trial balance. So during this process, without any intention, accountant made mistakes, whether it is computation of wrong balances, that is also called arithmetical error, or principal issues, or the picking proper account issues, etc. and etc. So such kind of uninvited error occurs. So an accountant always be ready regarding the rectification of this error. So in this slide or in this video, I have just described the types of error, what kind of error an accountant might find. So here, error of commission, error of omission, error of principal, and compensating error. So first of all, we should know that matching the balances of trial balance do not guarantee the accuracy of the balances. So because that do not guarantee, so accountant need to recheck their books or scrutiny their book again and again and find out these all mistakes, because error may be possible. So here let me discuss first error of commission. So what is error of commission? There are clerical mistakes or error committed by an accountant, and these mistakes arises during the different ways. So first error might be that posting correct amount but to a wrong side of the proper account. For example, instead of crediting a supplier who has supplied goods on credit, his account might have been debited. So this is the wrong side of proper account. And second one is posting wrong amount to the correct side of proper account. Like, for example, debiting 200 in customer account, and accountant may be debited with rupees 2000. So this is error of, this is also known as arithmetical error, because he has to enter only 200 but he put 2000. And third one is posting to the correct side of the proper account but twice. That means you have entered amount twice in the books. So this is known as such kind of error. If you find in the books, this kind of error known as error of commission. Error of omission. Error of omission indicates that suppose a machinery has been purchased for cash rupees 10,000. In this case, 10,000 may be recorded in the debit side of furniture account, but an accountant forget to record the credit side of cash account. So here this has been left to be recorded into the book by an accountant. So this is such kind of, if you left any account from writing to the book, then such kind of error known as error of omission. Now, error of principle. So, error of principle says that when a transaction is recorded in contravention of accounting principle, like treating the purchase of an assets as an expense. So, if you purchase of assets treat as an expense, that is really a error of principle. When a revenue expenditure recorded as capital expenditure, this is an error of principle. And when expense debited to personal account instead of expenses account are some kind of principle error. So now compensating error is an error when two or more errors are committed in such a way that the net effect of these error on the debit or credit side of account is nil. So for example, we can understand if purchase book has been forecasted with rupees 10,000 resulting its excess debit, but in sales return book it is undercast by 10,000 rupee. So both error effect the balance is zero. So such kind of error known as compensating error. These errors are committed in the way that one account might be increased or second account might be decreased on the same amount so that your debit and credit balance, if you totaling if you do total of this balance, that do not affect. That's why it is known as compensating error. Now error, effect of error, how affect error affects trial balance or do not affect trial balance. So what kind of effect of error occur? So here you can see that a kind of error that affect trial balance basis and account affected basis. So effect on trial balance basis, there are two kind. One, error that disclosed by trial balance, and second one that do not disclosed by trial balance. So I had discussed in that error in previous slide. So two of that error are from error disclosed by trial balance and two are from error not disclosed by trial balance. So here error disclosed by trial balance, so that errors are principal error of principle and error of compensatory. So these two errors disclosed by trial balance, but the two errors that do not disclosed by trial balance are error of omission and error of commission that I have already discussed. Now here number of accounts affected basis, that means one error that affects single side error and second one that affects double side error. Single side error, in this error a single account is affected and that would be minused by suspense account. That means you have to put that account with suspense so that your operation do not stop and then later you clear this account through the account actually in which account it is this balance is received. And second one is double side error, that means short debit and credit of amount of a particular account or excess debit and credit of a particular account that do not affect balance sheet trial balance. So these are all error I have described here. and I have tried to explain the kind of error what actually accountant need to check again and again. An accountant need to scrutiny their books again and again so that their try balance whether match or do not match. They must have to make assure regarding the accuracy of book. So a different kind of error I have discussed here. In later video, upcoming video, I will discuss the stage of error and also about the practical. I will discuss how an uh, errorful book or entry can be rectified. So I think I have already discussed all the terms. If you have any confusion regarding any kind of term represented here, you need to discuss with me in and drop your comment in comment box. And goodbye.